Hey everybody, it's Gamer Grampz here. Today we're continuing our playthrough with Sweden. We're on Deity difficulty as always, but we take our time and we're going through things step by step to explain things so that newer players can follow along and learn the tips and techniques that we use on Deity and apply it to their own games in order to learn and get better. So if that sounds like it's something interesting to you, then definitely stick around. If you want to get good at Civ 6, subscribe and hit the bell to keep up with this channel. Alright, we're back. So clearly this isn't our first episode in the series, so if you do want to catch up on what you missed out, I'll put a link in the top right hand corner of this screen right there that you can click and follow, and catch up on the series. Other than that, we are fairly early in the game. We're in the classical era. We just secured our religion right now. We are a little bit late to the party because we've been dealing with some crazy barbarians that had horse camps, but now we have them on the run and we are about to clear that up, so we are continuing along here. Now, speaking of that, we just built a settler here in our capital, which is nice. So we're going to get to work on a campus immediately. That's because we need this campus completed by the time we get, by the time we unlock recorded history in order to get our great library unlocked. So that's where we're headed next as far as civics go, but we're still 2 turns away. Anywho, moving along here, as far as production goes down here, we just finished our holy site, which is nice. And we already have our monument here. We're still 2 turns shy of getting drama and poetry, so what we'll do is go ahead and start work on our shrine. Alright, so it's time to choose our religion. So we are going to go ahead and choose a custom religion, and I'm Gamer Grampz, so why not make it Geezerology? Sounds good. Alright, now for the fun part. So, as tempted as you might be to go for Jesuit education, personally, it's my personal preference anyways, I just think choral music is so much stronger. As nice as it is to be able to buy your campus and theater square buildings with faith, it's much more powerful, in my opinion, to get the extra culture, which helps propel you down the civic tree even faster, which is what you really want to do, especially as Sweden, because we not only do we want to get towards theology and stuff to get us extra faith and all that, but we also want to get to nationalism in the civic tree as quickly as we possibly can, because that's going to unlock our ability to build our open air museums, our unique tile improvement, which is very powerful, and it's just insanely good. So that's why we're going to pick choral music here. And then what we are also going to do is go ahead and we're going to pick religious colonization. And what this does is cities start with this religion in place, founded by a player who has this as the majority religion. So we're going to go ahead and pick that. That way we don't have to spread our religion at all. All of our faith is going to be used to get builders and get settlers, and then later on in the game to get other more important things to us. This way, all of our cities automatically start with this as long as we don't get taken over religiously, which we won't be an issue because we'll make sure other people don't spread to us by using our diplomatic favor if we need to. Other than that, though, we're going to go ahead and found our religion. Nice, so we got that, which gave us a good boost towards our culture, because we already have our shrine and everything in here in the Malmo established. And as we continue to get our buildings in going, it'll build up that much more quicker. Not to mention, now this is why I was talking about in the last episode, where we want to get suzerainship of these religious states as quickly as we can. In fact, even quicker than the science one. And that's because they're going to power the faith in our buildings. So you can see here, +2 faith in every shrine building. Well, that works for all of our cities, for our culture as well, because it gives us +2 faith in our shrine buildings, which is great, right? Well, that faith turns into culture because of our religion now. So that's why for us, those religious city states are more powerful than the science one, because like as nice as the science one is, and Babylon's a very good city-state. By the way, we can make peace with them now. So, oh yeah, if you weren't here for the rest of the series, they had a really shitty mission. They wanted us to get a great general. So I just said, screw that. We declared war on them, and it clears out the city-state quest that they were asking us to do. And now 10 turns later, we can make peace, which we did. So as soon as we get into the next era, they will have a new city-state for us to do, which hopefully won't be get a great general. But anywho, Babylon is a very... Oh, actually, I was getting them mistaken. I thought they were getting... Yeah, never mind. We're going for Babylon first. Everything I said did make sense, except for Babylon's Suzerain bonus is so powerful that it's definitely worth it, because we're going to get +2 cents from each great work of writing, and we're going to be getting a lot of great works of writing. Like, that's the whole core of what we're going to be doing with this strategy. So we'll definitely be going towards them first, and then towards La Venta and Jerusalem after the fact. But yeah, let's continue on. All right, so this settler is the one that we are settling. We are sending down here in order to get our government plaza going as quickly as we can. All right, meanwhile, let's keep headed towards that barbarian camp over there. And we still have to wait for this... No, Malmo. We're waiting for Malmo to... For Malmo to grow so that we can get our campus over here when they hit 4 population. Alright, we got our monument. We already have our shrine good to go there. Let's go ahead and get them to start working on their granary so that they can increase their housing and food output a little bit in order to grow a little bit faster. It's never going to be a big city because of the tiles. However, that's fine. We just want to get them to 7 population so that we can bang out 3 districts. We want our campus, our holy site, and our theater square. 1, 2, 3, and that's all we ever want out of this city. So that's fine. If we can get it up to 10 population at some point, that's great. But if not, we're not going to lose sleep over it. But yeah, let's just continue on our merry way. All right, so here with this archer, we're going to actually step in closer and we'll kill the spearman now. And next turn, we'll be able to clear that out, which means we don't have to rush over there with our archers. So what we are going to do, we've already sent the warrior down there. And now what we'll do is send our archers down to each one of these cities, and we're spreading them out because we're eventually going to be choosing a military policy card like down the line a little bit, where we get +1 amenity for having a unit garrisoned inside your cities. So that's why we're spreading 1 unit out to each of our first cities here. But anywho, if you've learned a lot from my videos, consider supporting the channel by becoming a member. There's 3 different choices that you can choose from, all for different prices. But for as little as $5 a month, you can help to make this channel successful and ensure that we continue to put out videos that you enjoy. Let's continue on to next turn. So we're up to 53 out of 61 era score. Ooh, and we have 10 turns left. Alright, so this is actually helping us out that we started saving our horses like we talked about, so we're 2 turns away from getting a horseman, which I believe is 2 era score. Meanwhile, we have some more diplomatic favor built up, so let's go ahead and talk to our friend Wilfred here. Oh, also, as you can see, now they're willing to pay us more for open borders. However, we'll still let our relationship improve a little bit more. Let's go ahead and offer him this and see what we can get for it. Alright, 65, we'll take it. Thank you, sir. Meanwhile, yeah, we're good. Okay, so what can we do? This campus is not going to be... I'm thinking I might have screwed up and we might not get this golden age. Because we're definitely not going to get a great rider in time before the era ends. We could actually make a heavy chariot in... We'll switch... Oh, fuck, never mind. I didn't realize the wheel was so far away. 9 turns. Because we're not going to be mining a resource to boost it either, so we're definitely shit out of luck there. Let's take a look at our Civic tree here. You know what? We're gonna get theology before we get recorded history. Hopefully this doesn't come back in the end to bite us, but this will allow us to get another envoy, which will allow us to become Suzerain of Babylon, or La Venta, either one, because we'll have that policy card where we get 2 envoys for our first one. So we're gonna wait here, and we'll wait until we unlock theology and get that envoy before placing any of our envoys in the actual ones, in case either of these city-states gets suzerained before us, because you only get the +2 era score when you become the suzerain. Alright, so let's think about this here. There's no way we can navigate the world in time. We've already met everybody. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's take these guys off of auto-exploring, and let's take control of them. Where's my other scout? Our only chances to really come across natural wonders, I think. And maybe possibly in here there might be some goodie huts that haven't been found. So we need 8 air score. We'll get 2 from the horses. Oh wait, we don't have fucking... I'm counting horses in. Thank God I just realized that. 8 turns away. Okay, so we'll get 2 from the horses. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll get frickin' wow. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna go to horseback riding next. So we will get 2 from the horses. Alright, so we'll get 2 from the horses, 2 from the envoy, so that will put us at 57, so we'll still be 4 short. It's gonna be tight. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I forgot about this. Okay, so hold on one second here. This is only 2. And we're not founding another city close enough, so that's fine. Okay, so we're 2 air scores short. Or will be. So hopefully we can figure that out before the time comes. Oh, actually we'll get an air score for settling the volcano as well. And then, you know what? Yeah, I got it. And then, so that'll mean we're going to be 1 short. And then we'll levy... when we become suzerain of either Babylon or La Venta, we'll levy their military because we have lots of extra money. So we're good to go. Anyways, yeah, we'll just go ahead and leave our warrior camped out there. So we're all good. We've officially secured our golden age, which is a really, really big deal. The ability to be able to purchase... Sorry, we've already locked it in here, so I'm going to go ahead, speaking of purchase, I'm going to go ahead and purchase a settler over here with our faith. We definitely can't settle here because of the loyalty issues until we discover the ability to... Sorry, hold on. What? Yeah, sorry, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can settle here. Yeah, so we'll head there. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted there. Because of the loyalty issues, until we can make a cultural alliance with somebody, we can't forward settle our enemies at all. But that's fine. So this is why it's so important that we continue to get golden ages, because the ability to be able to turn our faith into free settlers and free builders is fucking huge. Like, epically huge, and so we want to chain our golden ages at least for the first 3, because that's the only you can only use our golden age dedication for monumentality, where you can buy civilian units. You can only use it in the classical age, the medieval age, and the Renaissance age. It disappears after that as a choice. So that's why it's so important to keep the golden ages going for your first 3. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but really, really, really it's really powerful. So actually I will take 2 seconds here to also say, oh, we got another on. How the fuck did we get an envoy? I'm confuzzled. I thought we only had 1 envoy, and that's why we were getting this one. Oh well, we'll have 3. That's fine. So in the meantime, then, actually no, I'm not going to send it. Yeah, we'll wait until we have that policy card in. I must have got it from that. We must have just hit. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, sorry. To take 2 seconds to explain. So if you don't manage to stack your golden age back to back, so like say if I wasn't able to secure our golden age here, what I would switch into is I would switch into the Exodus of the Evangelist dedication, the one that gives you +2 era score for every city that you convert to your religion, because that would mean, because of our religion, that we automatically start with our religion as our city. It would mean that every single city we settled in the next era would give us 2 era score, because our religion automatically goes to it. So if we settle 10 cities, that would be 20 era score, which would, it'd be pretty hard not to get a golden age for the last age that dedication is available, which would be the Renaissance era. And then we'd have lots of faith stacked up that you could spend when you got to that era if you hadn't used it in other ways. But anywho, that's not for us to worry about, because we actually secured our golden age and we are good to go. In the meantime, let's get this archer to head back to Stockholm. And
never again can
nice Crater Lake. And that got our scout the promotion, so let's go ahead and we'll take the Alpine promotion. Oh yeah, but now that we actually don't need this, so hold on, never mind. Cancel your movement. You sit here. If I was thinking, now that we... What the fuck? Now that we secured our golden age, this era score wasn't actually needed. So we'll just have our scouts sit still and not move now, so we don't burn any air score needlessly. Okay, alright, so we're 2 turns away from that still. Right, they're working on their theater square. They're working on their campus. We're still 4 turns away from them growing. Oh yeah, we're also... Oh, that's going to grow in 4 turns, so that's fine. That one's headed down there, so it just interrupted our walking thing. Yes, let's become friends.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics, or exact iron making without chemistry.
All right. Sean Bean is the best, man. Okay, so we're going to go ahead here and switch out Corvée. Oh wait, first we're getting rid of colonization. We're also going to switch out of Corvée because we'll be able to change our policy cards again before we start chopping the Great Library, because we still have to unlock the Great Library. So we're going to get rid of Charismatic Leader. We're going to put in Diplomatic League so that we get 2 envoys from our first envoy that we send. And then we are going to be buying some tiles. So, first we want to put Scripture in to get 100% bonus adjacency from our holy sites, and then we're also going to put in land surveyors for the 20% discount on purchasing tiles. And actually, wait 1 second. Are we purchasing that many tiles? We're really only purchasing 2 tiles until we start chopping down there. Would I be better off? Okay, Diplomatic League before I fuck that up. Scripture before I screw that up. You know what? We're going to put in great writer points per turn. Or hold on. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Okay, we're still 11 turns away. Military tradition doesn't give us anything. We need the campus and the library here. Buy those 2. And yeah, you know what? That's worth it, in my opinion. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to change the policies. Okay, so Diplomatic League so that our envoys count as 2 envoys. That's fine. We're going to get rid of Corvée because we're not actually building the Wonder yet. We're going to put in Scripture for the 100% bonus to Faith. And we're getting rid of Colonization because we are not building any settlers as of yet. And we are going to put the +2 to great writer points per turn. Another good choice would be... Oh, never mind. We have urban planning in. Never mind. I was going to say urban planning, but we have it in already. So that is the way we're going to go. We're going to confirm this. Yes. All right. Now what we're going to do is take our pick between Babylon and... You know what? We're going to go with La Venta first. For the actual suzerainship. And this is why. Is because Babylon is great. Like their suzerainship. +2 signs for each great work of writing and +1 for every relic and artifact. It's very powerful. However, we don't have any fucking great works of writing, so it's doing absolutely nothing for us at the moment. Now, La Venta, on the other hand, that, like, being able to make the colossal head thing, it is not doing anything for us at the moment. However, having 3 envoys in there is going to give us that +2 faith in every shrine building, which is actually +2 faith and +2 culture, right? So we already have a shrine in one of our cities, so essentially it's +2 culture and +2 faith, so almost like a 10%, well, actually more than a 10%, a little bit more than a 10% boost in our culture per turn. So that is why we're going to put the 2 into La Venta to become suzerain, and just the 1 extra into Babylon. However, we will want to grab the suzerainship of Babylon before we grab the suzerainship of Jerusalem, as long as we start getting great writers. If we don't have the great writers yet, we'll go towards Jerusalem. However, when we do get a great writer, we'll also get another envoy there for that ability. So, anywho, I'm going to shut up. We're going to keep going here. Confirm the fucking choice. All right. So, now that gives us the 2 era score. We're only 3 era score away. We will get 2 from becoming, or we're going to get 2 from building a horse. Wait, I want to make sure. 1 second here. Because I think it might just be 1. But either way, if we get 1 from that, and then where did I have the other one? Oh, I had this figured out. I talked so much I fucking forgot my plan. Okay. Literally, that was minutes that I sat there trying to fucking think about what I had planned out, how I figured it out earlier. Like, literally minutes. Like, I don't know if you go back and look at the clock, it's 20:04. It just turned right now. I swear to God, that was at least like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes at least that I was sitting there thinking about how I had it figured out. And I've got it figured out now. Again, so let's not lose my train of thought here. We're going to get at least 1 point from the horsemen. Either 1 or 2 points. I forget which one. However, even if we only get 1, we're still good. Because we'll get a guaranteed 1 when we buy this horseman in 5 turns, which is still 1 turn before the era ends, which will give us 1. We're about to settle this city right here, which we will get +1 for settling beside the volcano, which will be 2, which will put us at 60. And then when we levy our new city states military, that will be another 1. So speaking of which, how much is that going to cost? Because we need to make sure we have enough for it. And it's 300. Yeah, so that's more than okay. Where's this skirmisher from? I don't know, but we're going to use La Venta to go kill it. Alright, so there you go. We're at 59 out of 61, and we're going to use our levied military units to go find and kill this barbarian camp. Like, I don't know where this skirmisher is coming from, but we're going to frickin' find out. In the meantime, I noticed also, when I was trying to figure out what plan I had, that we got another barbarian camp that spawned up here. So we are going to cancel this archer's trip, and we'll head over this way. Shut up. Nobody cares, Wilfred. Nobody cares. In the meantime, we are going to actually retreat with our archer here because he's injured, and skirmishers are actually fairly tough. But that's okay. We are going to come here and heal up this archer as well. And between the 3 archers, we should be able to come out and kill that camp, I do believe. Did we get something that he doesn't? Let's double check. You always want to trade everything you can to him. We don't, so I don't know why he's getting pissy, but that's fine. We're going to keep above 20 horses so that... yeah, we'll go ahead and trade that. We're going to keep above 20 horses so that we can make that horseman in 3 turns. In the meantime, we finished the library there, sorry, the campus. So let's go ahead and get the library going immediately, and we hit 4. Well, that's a shame. It was going to expand there in 2 turns anyway. We're not waiting. We'll go ahead and do that, and we're going to start on our campus immediately. So we just have to... Oh wait, we can get the campus there and make a mine here. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, never mind. So we'll buy that tile. We'll make our campus right here. Oh, we could have done it there too. Jeez, I'm getting sloppy. That's fine. We'll do our campus right here. And then we'll plan to do, if we ever get to 10, we'll do a commercial hub right here. However, clearly our theater square is the more important choice for districts, and because this city is so starved for food, that it might never reach 10 population. So that's the way we're going to do it. Meanwhile, though, this can be gotten rid of, which means that... Who has charges over here? You have charges, so we'll come here and actually... Yeah, we'll definitely take a mine rather than the Colossal Head. Although the Colossal Head will give us tourism, and that won't be until flight, so that's something we'll worry about that after we get the flight. Until now, our builder charges are much more useful doing other things. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and settle this city now. Alright, so this is where we want to build our government plaza like we already planned. However, there's a forest on it. So we need a builder to chop the forest. And so we're going to go ahead and get said builder. And then we're going to start on a monument. And then we will chop this forest into that monument. And then start work immediately on the government plaza. In the meantime here, like I said, we want this archer to heal up. This one can come forward, and we'll start headed towards there. Alright, so there's the skirmisher, that's fine. We'll bring the big boy, the swordsman. At least we got one. Oh, we got 2 swordsmen out of the deal. So that's fine. With this one, we're going to head over here and take a look and see what's around there. In the meantime, it's not our warrior anyways. Fuck it, let's just give her a go. Here, we're still gonna just hang out with our scout. Alright, so we are 1 era score away. Which is fine, and here we'll wait to engage that. We'll wait, sorry, for the archers here to finish healing up before we start making our way to engage that skirmisher. Not this one, however, because these units are disposable. We'll just send them to be sacrificed, basically. Okay, so we'll go ahead and chop that. And now we're going to immediately start work on... Actually, you know what? We'll not start work. We'll let the monument finish. It's only 2 turns anyways, and that's +2 culture. So it'll be like literally a 10% culture. Well, a little bit more than 10%. So that's fine for the 2 turns. And we'll be... whatchamacallit? We'll be chopping everything out here like crazy shortly anyways. We'll put that builder back to sleep because we're going to be harvesting those 2 quarries. Oops, that's a mine. I got them mixed up. We'll put him to sleep there. Those 2 quarries. Meanwhile, this builder... Oh, you know what? We'll get this one to head over to that forest over there. And this builder can head here and go to sleep. Ooh. I don't want to settle on a fucking forest. I guess I'm going to have to, though, because I would much rather fit more cities in. Oh, that makes me cry. I don't like settling forests. That's such a waste of production.
No hour of life is wasted.
However, I think it's, in this situation, I think it's more important to get... Alright, well, they ran far enough. That's fine. We'll come here to quickly see. There. We've discovered everything. We're going to come back now, and we'll just sit our units on the tiles so that our suzerain state is protected. If anybody wants to come fuck with them, they won't be able to reach the city for the next 20-some turns anyway. Alright, so we got horseback riding here, and we're still 3 turns away. That's fine. What we're going to do is... Where do we want the horse to come? I guess up here. Our archer is healed up anyway, so we'll move forward. And we'll buy the horseman right here. Alright, there you go. And it was only 1. Remember, I wasn't sure whether it was 1 or 2. It was only 1 air score. So that works out perfectly. And we'll get the horseman to head up with the archer. So meanwhile, this archer can start moving forward as well. Okay, now we've got in... Hold on, do we have any... Yeah, we do have. Okay. I was just... In my head, I was asking, do we have any rainforest that we need to chop? And we do have rainforest down there. So we'll go ahead and get bronze working next. And then... Now we are basically beelining straight for printing. Hopefully we get lucky and have an iron mine. And we can also... How much is it to buy a settler? Is that 280 or 2? Yeah, 280. So 2 turns when we can buy another settler. I think we'll do that. Instead of getting another builder, since we still have time anyways. Yeah, we will definitely buy another builder. In the meantime... Or sorry, buy another settler, I meant to say. But in the meantime, let's put this city on a food focus until... Does it make them grow any sooner? No, not really. Alright, in the meantime, this builder can, I guess... Oh. Next turn. Oh wait, this turn. We'll get the incense online. And let's go ahead and trade it. Oh wait, hold on, check if Monty has it first. Ah, he doesn't. Okay, beauty. And again, we're trading all of our luxuries when we first get them to Monty in order to keep him happy with us. Because it triggers his leadership ability. If you look here, right here, he likes civilizations who have the same luxury resources as he does, and he will try to collect every resource available, and dislikes civilizations who have a new luxury resource he has yet to collect. So as soon as we get them, we trade it to him, which keeps him happy and makes our life a lot easier with him beside us. Alright. Things are slowly starting to pick up here. Let's continue on our merry way. God, I feel so much better having that golden age secured. Sure, we will gladly trade you 10 diplomatic favor for a citrus. Speaking of which, I forgot, we need to get open borders here. We left this way too long, so let's go ahead and get him to pay open borders for us there, and also it was Korea that we didn't do it with. Oh no, never mind. Who? The Dutch maybe, was it? Ah, yeah. Okay, there you go. So see, she would only give us 1 before, and now she'll give us 13. Even though we still should have done that a few turns ago. Not the end of the world, we will survive. Alright, speaking of that now, since we can't chop it anyways, let's go here and let's get this horse online. Oh, 3 turns until border growth. Yeah, we'll just camp out and wait the 3 turns. That's fine. We don't have any resources to mine, and we're not going to, so we'll just hard research the wheel. Oh wait, I suppose we could buy this tile. Yeah, that's worth it. You get bought. And you head over there as quickly as you can. Meanwhile, you head up here as well. Nice. And we'll get the first shot on the skirmisher, which is a big deal because they are tougher than our little baby archers are at this point. Okay, so we finished our monument here, so now immediately start work on the government plaza, and we're going to put them on production focused. Not that it's really doing much at this point. Oh, I'm so sad. Settling on a forest. Ugh. Just makes me want to cry. Where did our other dude go? Did somebody die? Oh no, he's over here. Yeah. You go back. You go there. You go there. And then we will... We'll explore with the swordsman and move towards this way. And hopefully find some barb camps in there to go smash. I wonder where that skirmisher did come from, though. Like, I don't think we know where the barbarian camp is, other than that one. Okay, you. Oh, yeah, we only know. Weird. So what that makes me think that the other one's maybe in here somewhere, because that's an awfully long way for that skirmisher to go from wherever this one it was up here. Oh well, life's mysteries. Okay, so yeah, you just park your ass there. Okay, we're gonna put you to sleep. Turn, and we need one more turn in order to fully boost recorded history, so we will do that. And next turn they'll get there to boost the wheel, so that's good. And they're still expanding there. Yep. Alright, we're going to definitely take care of that, no problem, so we'll just get this archer to come back down and head towards that other city. Meanwhile, we'll skip turn there as well. And we'll head that way. All right. So let's head to the next turn and secure our golden age. And there you go. We're headed into the medieval era. Alright, well this is as good a place as any to put a cut in a video, so thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, leave a like on that video, I'd really appreciate it. Better yet, leave a like and a comment down below. I'd love to shoot the shit with you. Tell me how you think the game's going, where you think we should go from here, what ideas you have for how we could get better. Or just ask questions too. If you're a newer player and you're not sure if I haven't explained things properly and there's something you're curious about, ask a question down below. Don't feel embarrassed or anything like that. Everybody starts somewhere at everybody starts somewhere at skill levels playing a video game, and clearly not everybody has the time to invest in the game like I have. And our community is really good too. There's no assholes. They get banned around here, so don't feel silly asking a question. Yeah. I'm going to shut up now, and I'll just see you in the next video.